So yeah, that's the reason why I created this manual, because I just had this diagram in my head for so long. I just always played it out in my mind. You know, I always thought about my higher self, my inner man, my inner world, where information comes from. You know, and especially ideas and inspiration. So I wanted to actually, it got to a point where I'm just like, let me go ahead and just put this down on paper so I can actually help me myself process and understand the whole entire process of manifestation, the alchemical process of manifestation from spirit to flesh, from the unseen until we actually materialize it, and how that really plays a part, and the ideas of keeping universal and natural energy circulating throughout the plane. And for me, I'm just really inspired at this point. Really, really inspired because I've done so much work on, getting myself to this point and just chipping away and working on myself. I left the NBA, I don't know, it's been 15 years now to go on this journey, this self-healing journey. I didn't know what it was going to end up being, but all I knew is at the time, I knew I needed my time, and I needed to give myself the undivided attention to heal myself and go on this journey. And that's what I was inspired to do. So with that being said, understanding the core process and I would say the base process of how we manifest from spirit into this physical reality, it has everything to do with energy circulation. Once you get an idea, you move on that idea. If you're inspired by the idea, whatever it is, it can be music, chefry, whatever it is, you move on that idea. You charge that idea, you work on it, you doing it, you feel good, don't it? You know what I'm saying? You charge it up with love. And so what happens when you charge up an idea or inspiration with love throughout, with your skills and your talents, and then from there, you release it. And sometimes as a creator, that's the hardest thing to do because, once we release it, we never know what happens with our creativity because, it goes into the world, right? But that's the tricky part, and that's probably the most important part. And being one with the universe in terms of this idea of energy circulation, right? So letting go of all expectations of how you think things should be or whatever reward systems or validations, because a lot of times people don't do what they love doing because of the idea of these cheap reward systems that were pretty much created. Human conditions and these reward systems that are very limiting, you know what I'm saying? Likes, views, or even some monetary things at times. And I feel that it actually negates the actual abundance that you can actually be receiving if you just let go and do your part as a creator, because at this point, we're literally divine interfaces between source and in this world. You know what I'm saying? The physical body is the greatest technology in the world. So with that being said, do your work, charge it up with love, release it, and let go of the outcomes. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, it's natural for us to always, have a base overview of how we want things to turn out, but the more you can let go of things having to turn out in expected ways, in ways that you expected, the greater possibilities you have for yourself for it to actually turn out to be even better than you thought. So understanding universal energy and understanding circulating this energy is very important. And this is a part of, just allowing yourself to be that, a cohesive unit, a well-oiled machine, and allowing yourself to be the interface between this realm and the physical realm. So, I'll say promoting healthy and benevolent, balanced, universal energy is beautiful because you can do it in so many different ways. It's not just through creation. It's your day to day. It's how you treat people at the market. It's how you treat your fiance. It's how you treat your children. It's how you treat your students. So it's more so about awareness. And I'm at a phase in my life where I just feel like it's so important to actually continue to add to the world's positivity, because we obviously see that there's a lot of negativity going on. So why not play a part in rocking out with the factions of the universe that's actually promoting positivity, balance, wholeness. So yeah, I dropped the free PDF, very short read. I got the diagram in there, and hopefully it can actually get your brain spinning. And most importantly, this is not a claim. This is something that I've been able to accumulate over the years, and based off of my own personal knowledge, meditations, and studies from other great sages and masters. So hopefully it can help you, and hopefully it can take you to the next level, and more importantly, help you to get a better idea of what you're doing in this world when it comes to manifestation and your part you're playing in the process of everything, and just being open to the greatest possible outcomes and letting go of all expectations on how you think things should